Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Crafting with V. If you are new here, welcome. So glad to have you. And if you're returning, thank you so much for returning. So today I am just going to it's a little bit too cold in my craft room to work, so I decided to come in the living room and set this up on one of my TV tables and then my little portable to-go lap desk. And I'm actually just sitting in my recliner to do this one. I don't have my lightpad turned on because with these coasters, I really don't need it. I have my Craftably pen. I know this is kind of hard to show you where I'm at. I can't zoom it in any more than it is. Let me turn it just slightly. I believe I got this pen at Craftably the first time I went to their store that they had. It's no longer open. The tips, don't know where I got this tip from, but this other one is a cat eared tip, two placer. And with this right now on this, I'm just using regular pink wax. That's just what I have in this my little lap table here. In here, I have some other little projects that I'm working on. I got my pliers to remove the tips from the pink pins in there, but I'll put that over to the side for now. And these little baskets and stuff on here are just Velcroed off. Anyway, I have to pull everything out so I can get my wax that I've been using. Okay. So, of course, guess what I forgot to grab? The whole reason I pulled that out. Just a second, and I will be right back. So, the one thing that I had forgotten to grab, I'm just going to put that paper right there, was my drills. So let me go ahead and get set back up here. Is it focusing in? I don't really need this one right here, so I'm going to put it up here for the time being, so it's a little bit easier. This right here that's on this one is one that had these 3 pink trays in it, and they're actually what I'm going to be using on this one. But this tray right here, this great big one, is the perfect size for whenever I'm taking stuff on the go. It's the perfect size to put one of these little containers with all your stuff in it. Or if you're careful, you could probably put the jars in there, whatever, but it's the perfect size for the smaller paintings and stuff. And let's see. For some reason, let me try. Let's zoom it out. And that's as far as it's going to zoom in. Trying to get it a little bit closer so you can see it, because it looked like it was perfect whenever I was doing it before. So this is the one that I'm working on. The only part I have left to do is the unicorn itself. I've got most of the background done except for the 5s. But we're going to go ahead and get this one started. Wonder if it'd be better if I turn this light off right here. Well, you can see it somewhat better with just the overhead light on, but not much. Really sorry about that, but not much I can do about it right here. But we're gonna go ahead and get started on this. So I'm gonna start with the fives because that is the only part of the background I have left to do. And with these trays, I always try, if I'm at any type of angle, I make sure that that's at the top. I don't need very many of these. I just put it back in there with the lid up so I know which one it goes in. Because I am the world's worst about pouring these in the wrong ones. So, yesterday, it was 60 something degrees outside. And it was a really nice day. And I should have went outside and did some diamond painting and maybe took my diamond painting out there, maybe record the whip and chat out there because it was really nice. But I didn't. I didn't have the kids yesterday because Mama was off work. And what else happened yesterday? I don't actually remember. Anyway, it was just a really nice day. I ended up fixing hamburgers and french fries for dinner because I'd gotten some hamburger meat that had to be used yesterday. Unfortunately, the town that we live in only has one grocery store. And with their meats and stuff, I hate buying them there because they don't seem to last very long. So I try to use them up as quickly as possible. On Wednesday, we ended up going to Fort Smith to get groceries after we got Josh's truck out of the shop. And after Courtney had picked up the kids, we decided to go up there to do our grocery shopping. But we were going to be gone pretty late, so we went ahead and went to, what is it? Jersey Mike's, I think is the name of the sub place that we went to. I absolutely love that place. In ways, it reminds me of Charlie's, and we used to have one of those in Fort Smith as well, but they closed it down out of the mall. So don't have that anymore. And I had exactly enough of those in my tray to finish that. Didn't have any left. So, oh no. No. Only a couple of them spilled in there. So we're going to do the sevens next, which is right in there. I hate the fact that you cannot see this. We're going to set it in my tray like that. Now I got to readjust it. See? Oh. Okay. I think that is going to be much better. And unless I have to move or something, I don't think that the webcam is going to fall off. So I think that that'll work out a lot better. Anyway, I went up to Hobby Lobby. I was looking to see what they had in the threads and kind of seeing what kind of cross stitch patterns they had there, because I want to try a 14 count. And I've only been getting the 11 count, so maybe later I might try one of those. Let's get the 7s out so I can do that. And this is just like a silver rhinestone color. It looks like on here that it should be yellow, but it's just a silver rhinestone. Anyway, I was trying to see if they had any of the cross stitches, just a little one that I could try out and see how I like that. But they didn't have any that I liked at all. I did find some cute little scissors that I want to put in my kit for all that stuff instead of the little pink pair that I got at the Dollar Tree. And it's not a need, it's just simply a want. So I didn't get that. Okay. So as you can tell, this isn't a typical setup for me. And everybody keeps going sideways. Anyway, if I can, I'm gonna try to order me a 11 count cross stitch. I might have to just get it from 11 count. 14 count cross stitch, I might just have to get it off of Amazon. I love VIP cross stitch as far as their selection goes there, but I don't want to have to pay shipping or anything just to get one. So I'll probably try my first one off of Amazon and then we'll go from there. Because I really want to make another order to them to get some more of the needle threaders, because they can also very well be used as cover minders. And I absolutely love the one that I got with the 2 cats on it. So let's go ahead. And that was all of the 7s, not much there. Okay. These aren't the best trays at all for me as far as putting them in these. They work okay if you have a bigger opening than this, like the jars and the Harbor Freight ones, but these aren't the best. Okay, so let's do the 6s. Which is this one. Just gonna pour a few out because I don't think there's many of this one either. In this, I think I'm gonna have plenty of drills left over because this is my next to the last one. And it's a good thing it is, because I want to say, I believe it's the 4s. It was this outside border on this. I had all of those in my tray that were left. And I don't know if you can see. Let's see if we can get it to focus right. I'm definitely going to have to go back to using one of my phones as my webcam, at least for close-up stuff, because I can't get it to focus on that. Anyway, along the edges, I had all of them in my tray, and I was moving my tray, and I ended up spilling all of the blue drills that were left. I picked up some of them, and I had a few left in the in the container, but not that many. Not enough. So I went through my storage, and these do not have DMCs, so I picked out some blues that I had leftovers of, and I kind of mixed them together. Just a couple different colors. I think there was 2 or 3. I mixed them together, and then I just randomly put them on here on the outside edge. So it's like a little bit of different shading, but I think it worked out pretty well. Of course, don't know what I'm going to do with these yet. I'm definitely going to seal them. I still got to seal my paw prints. Yesterday would have been the perfect day to seal those because I could have went outside and sealed them. It was nice. But I've got to seal these once I'm done. I've got some more of my dragon keychains that I've got to seal. And I still have 1 or 2 of those left to do. I think it's like 2. That was my phone. It is so cold here today. Yesterday we were in the 60s. And then today we are in the 20s. Sorry if you hear my washer. I'm doing some laundry. I hate putting the laundry away, but at least we're going to have some clean clothes. But anyway, it's like 20 today and there's snow on the ground. And we knew it was supposed to snow, and I got up this morning and it was almost 8 o'clock in the morning right before Josh left for work. And it's like, we're going to get lucky today and it's not going to snow. Well, not 10 minutes later, it started snowing. But the roads were fine. It didn't do anything with the roads, so I've had to take my daughter and my son to work. They work about 25 minutes away from the house. So I take them into work. Joshua had to go in a little bit early because he wasn't scheduled to start till 11. But I didn't want to make 2 trips just to drop them off at different times. Anyway, took them to work, and I turned around to come back home, and I'd been home for a while. About 10:30, my son calls me and asks me to come and get him because even though he had already been there for an hour, they told him he could go ahead and go home because they were going to be slow. So I wish that they would have told me that. Told him that he wasn't going to be needed right then whenever I dropped Courtney off at work. They could have told me at that point so I didn't have to go back up there and waste the gas to go back up there and get him after just dropping him off. So this is C, and this is part of the hair in the tail, or mane and tail, I guess I could say, since it's a unicorn. But and then I also had Remy with me. Okay, sorry, had a little bit of an interruption there, but that's okay. So I also had Remy today, which is my granddaughter, and Since Joshua was here, I had some business in town that I had to take care of. And plus, I went to see my mom today. I took a picture while I was there with her, so I'll actually put that up somewhere in the corner. Um, we were just talking, and my other daughter got her a picture frame. So, a digital picture frame, which if you have the code to it, you can add pictures to it. So I don't know if any of y'all saw the post that I made on here. Um, on the community tab where I was trying to cross stitch, and I was actually in this recliner right here, and I was trying to cross stitch, but Stardust was nudging my hand, and then she was trying to get underneath the cross stitch. And I know I hit her with my hand a few times, and maybe even poked her with the needle a few times by accident. But she just did not want me to cross stitch at all. So, anyway, I put that picture on her little picture frame. And any pictures that I take that I think that she might like. Can't wait to go camping again this summer, because then I'll put some of those on there. She doesn't watch my YouTube channel because, for one thing, she probably would. But a lot of the people at the nursing home don't know that I have a YouTube channel, so I'm not quite sure if I want to put that out there just yet. But anyway, I took that picture of her, and she won't mind me showing it. They take pictures all the time up there whenever they do their arts and crafts and stuff, and they put them on Facebook, stuff like that. So, and she's okay with that. And I would never take a picture that would show any of the other residents because they are not my family. But I'll show you this one because it's just me and her. But dang it, I should have had Joshua to grab me a different tray while he was in here just a minute ago. This one, these drills are not wanting to slide out of it very easily. And if they weren't parts of the pink ones, I'd probably just not worry about it. But my last one that I have on this one's, these two right here have a lot of static in them. Okay, let's see, let's do F. Which is a darker pink rhinestone. But we had a good little chat today up there, and then I was able to put her picture frame up closer to her and show her the pictures again, which she loves looking at pictures of the grandkids and everything else. Probably next week I might try to take Remy up there with me, but she doesn't do real good at the nursing home if I'm staying for quite a while. So next week I might try to take her with me. And we'll see how it goes. I always go up there at least once a week. It always depends what day. Um, I'm actually really surprised about this. I'll get my craftable mug. This. Okay, we'll do this real quick, just so you can see this. This is my Craftably mug. I actually got this at the Craftably store. One of the 2 times that I visited it, and love this mug. I've got my little coffee warmer over here. But I actually, that one grocery store that we have in town, they had some coffee pods that were on sale. And I think it was like $4 for the package of coffee pods. And so I decided to go ahead and get them. It was a maple coffee. I thought for $4 it's worth a try. I didn't think that I would like it, but I actually really like this, especially with the French vanilla creamer in it. So that is what I'm drinking today, is a maple flavored coffee. I would have never thought about that. Now I forgot. Oh, I'm working on the F's. See, I get so sidetracked sometimes. Once I start on that frog painting, I may, if it's too cold in there, whenever me and lazy retired granny start on that frog, I might possibly be able to set that one up in here. I'll just have to take these 2 trays off of this and put them over to the side. Because I don't think that that has more than 30. I don't think it has more than 30 colors to it. I'm almost positive it doesn't. So I'll probably be able to set it up in here. Especially if it's as cold as it has been. Or hopefully this is not the way it's going to be for the rest of the winter. Absolutely hate the cold. Okay. Oops, there went one of them. This tray thing is not wanting to work out. Oh well, that's got an extra one stuck in it. Just a second, I'm going to pause you for just a second. Yep. Okay. So went and got this little funnel tray. Hopefully it'll work a little bit better than these pink ones that I was using. I have determined that I don't care for them that much. But I do love the big purple one that it came in, just because it fits on here to hold my little container drills right there. So we're doing the H's, and these are the light blue. But what else has been going on? I cannot remember everything that's been going on right now. Today, of Courtney got off work and I took her back to the house with the kids because she had her ride drop her off here. And then she used my van. She used my van to go pay the vet bill that she had. She has some kittens. The mama cat had died a couple weeks ago. Anyway, they were old enough to eat food and all that, so most of them are doing okay. But there was one of the kittens that it was just fine the day before, and actually this kitten was already given away. I'm just waiting on the person to pick it up. But anyway, it was doing fine the day before, and they were supposed to come and get it sometime this week. Well, anyway, that they didn't have a chance to come and get it just yet, and Courtney went in there, and the kitten was not doing good at all. She tried to take it to the vet, but within about 2 hours, the kitten had passed away. So they said it was some kind of parasite. And they gave her antibiotics for the other kittens because it was curable, but it just took a really fast effect on that one kitten. So the others are doing good, and we took one to give it away. When was it? Wednesday, whenever I took her to work. So, see, let's do well, I guess the only choice of one that I have left is the O's. I just wish that these didn't have so much static on them. Because it makes it really hard. I want to get some of that static guard in the can or bottle, whatever. And I was looking for it out at my Walmart, but they didn't have any. And I always forget whenever I go to Fort Smith or somewhere else. I will probably take my laptop and everything back in the craft room here in a little bit. But isn't this little unicorn turning out so cute? I love these, and I will do a completion on them. It'll probably be one of the next completions that I do. Even though these are coasters, I may put little sticky tabs on the back of them. Or maybe use some of that double-sided tape and give them to my daughter so that she can put them up in Remy's room because she loves pink and purple, just like her grandma, and unicorns. So I think she'd like to have these just kind of on her wall. That's the back of them. But it does come with these cork pieces, oops, that you can put on there after you're done with them. But I would definitely wait until after you've sealed them to put it on. Okay. But I love this little lap desk for being able to work on stuff in my recliner. Now if I could just get my phone set up right, or whatever I'm using to record. I did zoom this out, but this new webcam that I have doesn't show the picture as clear whenever it's up close as my phone did, so for things like this, I'm probably going to have to go back to using my phone. And it is supposed to be this cold all the way through Monday, I think. And we're supposed to have another snow chance and ice and all that on Sunday. So all this has to come whenever I have to work. Waits till the weekends to come along. But it's okay because if it's ice and snow and stuff, I'm gonna ride in with Josh. I will just have to wait on him to get off work. So I'll be waiting up there, and I'll probably just take this with me to work on this or my cross stitch. Probably my cross stitch because it's a little bit easier to transport with me. And I'll probably wait in the break room for him. They actually have some nice little comfortable chairs, and that has that would be a good place to do this. That is one of those that has the silver on the wrong side of it. Have my little trash can over here. I normally don't have this, but I have my cross stitch here. This is normally where I work on the cross stitch at. But it's normally once Josh gets home. I think we're gonna have chicken legs tonight and California blend and probably mac and cheese. If I have some baked beans, I'll fix those too, but I don't think I have any left. I'll only use about half of the chicken legs, so I'll have to put the rest in the freezer so we can have the rest of them another time. I was only going to get a package that had 5 chicken legs in it, which is perfect for us because I normally eat one, and then Josh and Joshua both will normally eat 2. But whenever I started to get it, I looked at the other packages, and you get about 10 chicken legs for $1 more than the package of 5. So I'll cook what I need and freeze the rest. This one is almost done. I've just got the little face right here left to do. Once I finish that, I will probably go ahead and let y'all go. Probably bored you enough with my chatter. But, hopefully this coming week I will be able to finish Little Helpers. I don't have that much left to do on it, but it all depends on how cold it is out there, because it's way too cold out there right now, today and through the weekend. Um, it's the only reason I'm not working on it right now, but I'll probably be working on my gnome. That one's not a 30 by 40, but it's small enough that I can bring it in here and work on it. And what container? I think I have it in some containers like this that I can bring in here. So it'll work perfect on this little table. As long as y'all don't mind the way that this is set up. Might be another way that I can do a coffee chat and WIP with it. And it's just my little Christmas gnome. I know it's after Christmas, but whenever I do PR packages, I try to at least get one of them completed. For one, so I can show y'all what it looks like. And for another, for myself, just to see how well I like the company's quality and all that. And then I will send them the post review of it after I'm completed. They don't require that, or at least most of them don't. But I do send a post review anytime I do a PR package completion. I'll send it to the company to show them what my thoughts on the canvas itself. Once I finish the fairy one, the cross stitch, I'll be sending the post review to VIP cross stitch. Because from a distance, that one is looking just beautiful. I love the way that that one looks. To the point that I'm really thinking about going ahead and stitching the canvas itself on a bag. I don't know if that would work or not. I've never tried anything like that. Because I want to show it off. I want to take it with me. And I think that that would be one way to show it off. But I haven't decided on that yet. And I really want to start the cat one. But if y'all have any ideas of how that would work, putting it on like one of those canvas bags, let me know. DP Crazy Lady, I saw your video today, and I did leave you some comments on it. But I love the way that the ones that you were showing, how you could extend them or shorten them for the different size canvases. I would love to be able to do that. Right now I have one big one, but I still have to move it around sometimes. And with that one, I could make sure it was the right size and I wouldn't have to move it around nearly as much. And I'm like you, I like for my canvas to be really tight. So I'm always constantly retightening my stuff. I will definitely try that with the piece of material to get so that it'll be on there tighter. And there was one thing I saw about your Q snaps rather than the ones that I have. The ones that I have, I'm not able to just slide the clips on them off of the frame of it. I have to literally pull them off. There's no way to just slide them off unless I take it apart. But I like the fact of that too. I'm almost done. And then once I finish this one, I'll show you this, and I'll show you the one that I have left to do. It will not be in this WIP and chat, but look at that. Isn't that just adorable? I think that this turned out really, really cute. And then this is the one that I have left to do. The little unicorn sleeping in a donut. So anyway, that's all that I have for today. I will see you next time. Everyone take care. If you don't mind, hit that like button, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. And I'll see you later. Bye.